Cyberpunks and Retro Nerds? This is Johnny Rocket here, and Tom and the Hammer there, welcoming you back to another episode of Neon Trash. Tonight we're going to watch Angel Heart. This is a 1980s suspensey, horror-y, noir-y type of thing that's all about some New Orleans voodoo, apparently.
Yes, stars Robert De Niro, Mickey Rourke, and
Lisa Bonet.
Bonet. You guys might know her from the old Cosby Show from back in the day.
How about that?
Check out that motherfucking trailer. Peep that shit. And when we get back, you guys are going to know our opinions on Angel Heart.
Few films have ever created this much anticipation. Believe everything you've heard, because nothing can prepare you for the ending of Angel Heart.
Are you afraid? Yeah, I'm afraid.
Mickey Rourke, Robert De Niro, Lisa Bonet. Angel Heart, rated R. Starts Friday at a theater near you.
Definitely slow burned its way to a rather insane scene that, like, I could see how this would have, like, really pissed a lot of people off in 1987. Like, you're, like, height of the satanic panic, and, like, this scene was just, like, I mean, it kind of jumped the shark. Like, I was really enjoying this, like, gritty film noir that was, you know, I mean, like, I was feeling little elements of giallo in there, a little bit of classic slasher vibes, you know, where you're just getting, you know, little bits of kind of gore here and there just to kind of accentuate the scene and really, like, make a statement with it, you know, and just, like, show how, like, gritty, you know, this sordid tale is going, you know, and you're getting enough of De Niro here and there to, like, you know, I mean, he's killing it, of course, right? Robert De Niro, one of my favorites.
Stealing the scenes.
No, one of your favorites.
Yeah.
Like, again, no, he definitely steals every single scene he's in. Like, it seemed like, it was like, I don't know, it seemed like he was so effortless. Like, I don't want to go off on a little tangent here, but I gotta say something about De Niro, because he literally was so effortless in his portrayal of Lucifer. You know, like, hello, you know, but it's I don't know, it's that kind of, like, ham-fistedness that, like, you'd love to see in something like this, in, like, a graphic novel or film noir.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you're that, you know, I don't want to say, like, obvious, but you're that forefront about things like that. Like, you know, there's more important elements to it. Like, obviously, you want the audience to know who this is, you know, and I mean, he's just amazing. But I digress. But I mean, De Niro.
First time that John's ever seen it, and yeah, right now you're just looking at us two. But we watched this with our wives.
We did.
And my wife Amber has seen the film. She likes it. She knows the ending that comes to you with this film. This is a different animal altogether. Angel Heart is not the usual 1980s horror movie. Supernatural, slasher, whatever you want to label this movie. It doesn't.
You can't wedge it into any of those categories on its own.
No, it's its own thing. It follows the beat of its own drum. This is a very interesting film. A very particular film. And if you're not into the angle, the story, the way the director executes it, you might come across this film and think, what a dull affair. In my humble opinion, I've seen this now maybe 4 or 5 times. This is a movie that you revisit, because each time you see Angel Heart, you unravel an element.
It's, I feel like this is, like, kind of, this can be used as, like, an example of, like, an advanced filmography. Like, if I was taking some, like, you know, like I always joke about what BC's here, he's showing us these graduate level films. Like, I think this could actually be at least intermediate, if not a graduate level film, because you have so many different elements that are taken, you know, place here. Like, this isn't just like a detective story or just a film noir, or just a horror film, or just a, you know, suspense or a mystery or anything. Like, it very neatly wraps all that together and balances it out fairly well. I mean, this is a pretty solid flick. I gotta give this at least an 8.5, honestly. Like,
Yes.
this was pretty good. I mean, you know, De Niro's carrying a few stars himself here, but you know, everybody else brought it all the way down to, like, you know, his detective characters when he was down there in Louisiana. Like every character like had like some gravity to him, you know, and I could appreciate that.
The movie really is carried by Mickey Rourke. Let's face it, the man is engaging. I love him in this movie. It's good to see him in one of his earliest roles. I gotta say, in my opinion, I'm with John on this one. This is an 8. I hope we've been informative. Until the next time, tune in to Neon Trash. I don't know why I flicked you guys off. I don't know why. There it is.
You do that like all the time.
It's kind of a compulsionary thing.